Well, I'm back at it. It's autumn now, it's starting to cool down. I'm back at the club lake, as you can see behind me. You've probably seen this background before, but there's something that I want to try. I want to try using basically the same approach that me and Patrick used on our session, see how we go, and hopefully we can produce the same results. I'm going to be incorporating something a little bit different to the bait, which you'll see. And I am going to be joined by Kobus. He hasn't arrived here as of yet. I've already set all of my stuff up, so I'm sort of ready to go, but I'm going to wait for him, and hopefully, yeah, we get a good session out of this. Let's see how we get on. Right, so Kobus has arrived. I had to just go and open for him. Before we get into this video, I did try and film another video, but it was right next to a power station, and unfortunately, because of the amount of ambient noise coming from the actual power station itself, I didn't manage to edit it. It's just a nightmare trying to edit all the background noise and things out of it. So yeah, before we get into this video, I did make a montage out of that so that the footage didn't go to waste. So enjoy. We'll see you shortly. Yeah, so fishing's been hectic. They just keep coming. Yeah, myself and Pat are tired. Can't even think what's up and what's down. Get this fish back. So as you can see, we absolutely smashed the fish on that session. It was absolutely insane. We got a lot of fish. Unfortunately, just didn't get the big ones that we were after, but it was an enjoyable session nonetheless. But right now we're at the club lake. Kobus, you know that this is a very challenging water. What are you hoping to achieve out of the session?
Yeah, no, this is a very challenging venue. But yeah, there's some nice fish in here. The previous sessions I was here, there was like overcomplicate the whole the baits and everything. But yeah, this session, stick to basics, get the feed out and hope for the best, but we know we're going to get there.
100%.
Let's
Let's
do
see
it.
how we go.
Let's go.
So similar to what you would have seen in the last two videos that I did, I'm using a very simple particle mix, but to this I've added 3 very crucial ingredients. Because it's getting colder, I need as much attraction in the baits as I possibly can get. So to the mix I've added some DCM pellets, I've added some of the stick mix, and I've also added some TP nut and squish spud syrups to the mix. It smells absolutely insane. I'm going to let that sit for about half an hour to an hour before spomming it out in the lake, and hopefully we can draw in a couple very, very big carp. Let's get it out there, let's see how we go. Oh, there we go, Kobus. Kobus just cast his line in, hit the clip, and while still setting the rod down, rod ran in his hand. How's that? Look at that.
Can you believe it? I'm busy fiddling with the backlet all over here. My line goes zzz, zzz, zzz. I was like, what? That literally fell inside the fish's mouth.
So there we go, there's a result of that take that you would have seen early this morning. That's not a bad start. Definitely very happy with that. The spot's producing, can only build on it now. Hopefully with a couple more spums and just keep pursuing on that spot, we'll get a couple more. Kobus just landed one, so I'm not going to keep this one out for too long. I'm going to get 1 or 2 photos, get it back in the water. Hopefully we'll get a couple more.
And there we go. This is the result of this morning. Got the rod back out and it took off in my hand. And this is the end result. What a nice, stunning beauty, eh? So take a couple of pictures, get this baby back.
So me and Kobus just got those fish back. We just finished working on the camera. We got treated to a little bit of a show. It's probably not good for the fishing, but check this out. Right, so this is the bait presentation that I'm busy using. This is a TP nut pop-up boilie. What I've done is I've added a little bit of turmeric powder, gives it a nice egg yellow color, and to that I've added a fruit blend that I made at home, and I'm pretty confident that this should produce something. We'll get it out in the lake and we'll see how it goes. So the other presentation that I'm using on this is a hinge stiff rig. You've seen me use this bait before. This is a Tropex pop-up from DCN Baits. We're going to put it out there. I'm hoping that with all the boats and that moving around on the water, that all the sediment moving around, this will settle above all of that, or at least I'll be presented. We're going to give it a shot, see how the night goes, and hopefully we can produce a decent fish off of this. There we go, Kobus, midday bite, eh?
That's it. Let's bring this baby in. You're lekker. Hele stringer. Zo'n skin van fish. In the job. There we go, fish number 2. Just had a run now. Got this beautiful, beautiful golden bar. Caught it on double fake maize, dunked in fish sonskyn. This is the end result. Amazing, amazing, beautiful fish. Get a couple of pictures and get this beauty back. What a beauty. How's it, guys? So this is my approach for the weekend. Basic Ronnie rig, double fake maize, down in fish sonskyn. It produced me 2 fish. Let's hope for some more.
Right, so it's been slow going, but they seem to be coming out still. There's a result of that take that you just saw. It is getting colder, so I can understand why it's as slow as it is. So long as they're coming out, I suppose. I'm gonna get the rod rigged up, get it back out there. Hopefully we can get a couple bigger than this one, but quite happy. Let's get it back. Well, there we go. There's a result of that run that you saw this morning. It was a little bit slow going, but the sessions really come together. Baits have done me proud. I'm going to get a couple of photos of this one, get it back in the water. I've got one more absolute stunner to show you before I need to get going. I'm going to get on with that. Well, there it is. What an absolute stunner. This certainly makes my session. I'm definitely going home a very happy angler. The baits have done their job, spots have done their job. I'm going to show you the other side, get a couple photos, get it back in the water. That's the other side. Like I said, absolute stunner. Gonna get a couple photos now, get it back into the lake, pack up and get on the road. Very happy. Right, so that pretty much concludes the session. Was it relatively tough, I'd say?
Yeah, it was a tough one, eh?
Yeah, look, with all the boats and things like that, we are getting into autumn. We knew that it was going to get cold. We had hot and cold conditions, so pretty challenging altogether, but I think it came together pretty well.
Yeah, but the game changer for you was changing spots, feeding that spot, and yeah, you did well.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end, we were rewarded, got nice fish, like a session, we couldn't ask for better.
Absolutely. So I actually went up to shallower water towards the evening, and it seemed to change the game a little bit for me. I think if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have had the fish that I caught. So very rewarded in terms of changing spot.
But good call.
But that pretty much concludes the session. It has been an absolute pleasure fishing with you, Kobus.
Thank you very much. Same to you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
So guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. and we'll hopefully bring out some more content just like this.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.